Well, I love that you like these grown women vibes because I tried to get her I tried to uplift her grown woman taste buds. So I said, ooh, dirty martinis. And she said yes, like she's had a dirty martini.
Because I watch Sex and the City. They make it look so like this is what Carrie Bradshaw does. I'm like, fuck yeah, give me one.
It's giving a martini or a Cosmo.
So I'm shaking the dirty martini. I like mine's extra dirty and it has to be a stuffed olive.
Shocker.
So it was an olive with feta. And so I made it for her and that bitch sat in front of her for like an hour. And she was trying. Wait,
I tried. I would take small sips and swish it around in my mouth like, yeah.
Man,
You just gotta like salt soup.
You can salt soup. You can only ever take shots with Manzi, I learned, unless it's wine, because the way that she will become a mixologist, it's like Bill Nye the Science Guy with alcohol.
I do.
And she'll just be in there, all types of concoctions, smoke, blue,
I mean, a lime. So of course then she was like, just give me a vodka soda lime. And I was like, oh, I could do that. But yeah, we had a good time. I mean, I think all of us have been recovering over.
I'm still recovering.
Being alcoholics.
Still recovering. Yeah.
As we drink.
Yes.
Still.
I mean, I celebrated my birthday last week, Thursday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And so I went to Miami. My man and I went to Miami for a couple days and just decided
Can I applause for your birthday?
Yes, you can.
It's another year.
The big 35.
It's another year.
I'm 35. I'm officially in my mid-30s.
Does that come with anything, by the way, as a woman? Like, do you feel any pressure at 35? I know I did at 30. So does 35 have any other type of milestone to it?
No. Not for me.
No?
No. I would like my knees to work better and I would like my alcohol tolerance to be a lot
how you really feel it when you're 30.
Well, we were making jokes about like the noises that knees make earlier and I was like, yeah, nah, my shit is always, at this point, me trying to be sexy and like do a sexy panther crawl or like try to get down on my knees.
Actually,
to be nasty.
you did. I saw the video.
All right.
You were crawling.
All right.
I just did a lap dance routine with my co-host, and we had to put on knee pads. And the girl was like, "Oh yeah, I on sweatpants and knee pads trying to be sexy.
Wait.
These knees don't work the same." Meg is
They
how
just
old is
don't.
Meg?
They
Meg
don't.
gotta be
but
young.
that's been in my 30s.
Man, how old is Meg the Stallion? Because we all just want her knees.
She's young. She's in her 20s. She's got great knees.
Early 20s or
She's
mid-20s?
I think she's mid-20s, but she's in great shape.
And when you're trying to be sexy,
26.
She's 26.
Okay.
Honey,
you can do a couple cracks, but you know that third crack is the get up.
Yeah.
I literally
The third
said,
crack is like your final warning.
Yeah, you're gonna be going to the
that's
doctor.
the embarrassing thing. Like even changing positions in the bedroom.
You gotta go slow.
I be like coughing so he doesn't hear my joints cracking. It's kind of embarrassing.
You gotta turn the TV up.
Does that not ruin the movie? Alexa, volume 6. Bitch, we go from 3 to 6 once I start hearing the joints crack. That shit be serious.
Serious. I have a torn meniscus, so when it starts to crack, it sounds like a bag of chips opening. It's like a rustling noise.
I think I might have a meniscus tear too because mine is Mine sounds like when you crumple up the bag and you put it in the garbage and then you know how it expands again on its own and it just makes the crinkle. You're like, damn, I thought this was over.
This Auntie Pod was brought to you by God damn.
I mean, you asked if 35. No, the only pressure that I really felt on my birthday was to disconnect and just really be present. Like I was answering emails and I'm sitting on the beach and my man was like, "Can you just not today? Like, can you just? It's your birthday. Like, just unplug for a second."
And isn't it crazy how hard it can be to unplug? You really have to tell yourself, I can make this money later. I can respond later. It's okay to just detach, be with your love person.
It's so hard.
It's hard.
I be putting on my beginners for yoga video and it's 10 minutes, bitch. By 7, I be like, I gotta check my phone. I'm missing out on something.
Right. Which is part of what I love about fitness anyways. When I go into a workout class and I'll take Orange Theory, I'll go in and I'll literally be like, okay, my phone is on Do Not Disturb. I am not on social media. I'm not scrolling through anything. I'm not doing anything for 1 full hour. I'm just devoted to this hour, this attention right here.
Was Miami like the videos we've been seeing?
So we stayed pretty far away from the hoopla. But I will say, I mean, because it is Miami, a lot of people still travel down there to be reckless and not wear masks. So there were people we saw in the hotel. I almost got into a couple different fights with a couple girls that tried to get on the elevator with me. I was like, where's your mask?
And what'd they say?
And the girl forgot. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. She was asking her friend, do you have an extra mask? She was like, no. And I was like, y'all haven't been doing this for a year?
Were they from Atlanta?
Y'all have not been. This like to me, I could understand like last May. You know what I'm saying? Maybe May, June. You're like, all right, I still kind of forget my mask. We've been doing this for a year.
No,
At this
no,
point,
no,
it's keys,
we
wallet.
have.
It's keys, wallet,
Mask.
and mask.
But Bridget,
I
we
still
have.
sometimes be forgetting my mask.
When I go to Atlanta with this girl, I have to
Yeah.
tell her, I'm like, can you put your mask? It's in my car. Do you know where it's at? Her rear view mirror hanging.
so I
said
don't forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, my man has he has easily a dozen masks on the blinker on the blinker in the car. That's what all his masks are.
Yeah, but her mask doesn't go on her face.
Oh,
it's like
you
decoration.
liar.
It's like an air freshener.
No,
If it
we
is-
literally just talked about mask need.
If it is
before-
needed,
Yes.
if I can't go in without it, I'm putting the mask on.
Yeah, no,
But
these
that's
people just did not. They were like, no, we just want to get on. I was like, you're not getting on the elevator with me without your mask. This is the benefit of being
And then
5'8".
Bridget was like, bitch, square up. You squared up with them hoes over the mask.
But it's also, and Mandy and I talk about this all the time. The deep voice comes in handy because none of you little bitches really want. I sound a lot worse than they could even imagine. You
Like
know what I'm
even
saying?
our voices, we don't even get sympathy in the streets because we sound
of how
so
we command
rough and aggressive.
It's
like you.
I do. I'd be like, what did you say to me? You better put your mask on.
and they go, oh.
Hey, bitch, they get right in the elevator with your ass.
They're like, okay, sis. No, this. I was like, excuse me, where's your mask? And she literally,
with the mom tone.
And the blink. That's that mom blink. And the flare.
because it's
Don't play
also
with me.
all the walls in this elevator are mirrored, bitch. So I want you to try to not make eye contact with me. You look in all other directions, and it's like, nah. You can face forward, and you can still see me. Where's your mask?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
are you kidding?
offensive to not have a
well,
mask.
because it's also, and people are afraid to offend the anti-mask. Here, listen.
Oh, because there's people getting shot. There was a news story where they were like, who are you, the mask police? The dude went and got his gun and shot the nigga. I forget. I think it was in Oklahoma.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, who shot the person
It was
wearing?
a couple. They didn't have a mask. They were trying to go in somewhere, and the other customer was like, "Where's y'all's mask?" And he was like, "Yeah, let me show you this gun." Bow.
That's not funny
At all.
That's not okay.
So they shot somebody because they didn't want to wear a mask.
Yeah, the people didn't want to wear their mask, and they were trying to.
I mean, I will
press
say
the
New
issue.
York-
See, these were a lot of the people that were there in Miami this weekend, though, there were some spring breakers and it was mostly families at my hotel,
okay.
which is what I wanted anyway, because I thought to myself, you know what, at least with the families, it's like the kids are all going to be in one area anyway, which is exactly what happened. We picked a hotel that had the adult tranquil pool, the 21 and older pool, where everybody was safely socially distant, and we were able to just kind of chill. Or they were at the beach and they were all on one side of the beach where everybody's fucking toys are. You know,
I feel so bad and like an auntie because bitch, adult only me. I don't
only me.
I don't want to stay in a
Adult
hotel
only me.
that's not adult only.
me.
The only reason I was cool with the idea of it being families is because now a lot of my friends who have kids wipe everything down. They sanitize everything. They're constantly.
You're like, we're clean.
They're like,
She's a mom.
She's a mom. She got a first aid kit, at least one in her bag. You know
She
what I'm
got
saying?
Neo-
Well, I still
Neosporin.
get STD tested, so I'm pretty safe too. No,
Yeah.
no. You're like,
You
no.
aren't really. Yeah.
I'm not worried. I'm not gonna worry about dying in an elevator with you if you have gonorrhea, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, valid.
not really the
okay,
same.
you're right. I do have hand sanitizer.
So yeah, so I
You
just
know, what?
in that regard, I trust that. But the adults only tranquil pool was the vibe. It was the vibe for 2 days.
Okay.
There was a fun group of there was like a couple Dominican couples that came into the pool. They brought their own hookah. I was like, I'm right at home.
But also, she's
is
super New York. She calls
This is
me and
New
is
York.
like, I wish you were here. But girl, she said, the pool is way over there. They took a cabana in the back because there were so many people.
We got a table with
Really?
bottle service on the opposite side.
Was this before
On
or
the
after you were
opposite
drunk
side.
and falling out?
No, this is before. This is before I was
Pre-game.
crawling through the lobby. But Jesus.
That's why you don't want. That's why you want to be the only group drunk.
I was the only person. Well, I think everybody else was drunk, and then their drunk was ruined when they realized I had to be carried somewhere. But
well, yeah, she got
I
drunk this
hate
weekend.
being the most drunk person.
My
But y'all didn't have
boyfriend
to
literally
carry me.
said, my boyfriend literally said though, when we go out, I just got to be kind of sober to make sure she good because I black out.
He had all
See,
of our
I
purses.
have
He
not-
had all of our
For
purses.
some reason,
he
I
had
brought
our
two
phone.
purses with me.
Why did you have two
I
purses?
have no idea. Like,
Are you sure the other purse was yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
My man had to go to the bar where she left her phone.
I left my phone at a whole establishment. I was that annoying drunk person, and normally I'm not, but it is Mandy's fault.
Oh.
I had her
blame
do
it on
pickleback
her.
shots.
Do you know what the
Oh,
fuck a
shit.
pickleback
Of
shot
course
is?
I do.
I have never
I do.
drank
Parks,
pickle juice.
You don't like picklebacks?
That's
I
what
like
got
it.
me.
Parks looks like he has some bad memories of it. That felt like a college.
So guys, for any of y'all, shout out to y'all who drink pickleback shots. So basically it's Jameson or some sort of whiskey and you back it with some pickle juice.
It's pretty great.
It's good.
It'll have you on demon time.
Which she was on
So
it.
I had a Magnum bottle of rosé for my birthday and some Casamigos, which
That sounds like death. I ain't gonna hold you, bitch. That sounds
First
like
of all,
heartburn. It sounds like
my voice was gone for like 2 days, and for gone was gone for like 2 hours.
I love when my voice is gone from being
because
drunk.
it gets you a deeper voice.
No, because it just sounds so sexy and raspy, and then you wake up in the morning like,
yeah, when it's us, it sounds like Revenge of the Sith. It's not. It's not
I love
sexy.
it. I be hitting Mariah Carey notes.
No.
It is incredible. I used to scream in my pillow when I was little, so no one could hear me, so that my voice would get hoarse. I wanted a hoarse voice my whole life.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You need to grow up. And then you down to your amaretto sour, huh? With your weekend.
I know our voices get hoarse real fast and real easy, and then when it's gone, it's just the worst. It just doesn't sound good, doesn't feel good. And then now even more than ever, people really do think you're sick. Like
They're like, hold on.
You're like, oh, you got a cold?
Like,
And it's like, no, bitch, I just did hookah. Just took 3 tokes of the hookah, and now my shit is just.
I don't even do the hooks, but when I smoke weed, shout out to the legalization of that here in New York. When I do that, oh my God. Like, bitch, last weekend when I had my threesome, I finished with tea. Like, I had to do tea and honey after because, bitch, we had to record.
Now that's some auntie shit.
that
That is some auntie shit.